can agree with this statement. Mornings are stupid. We have to wake up from our sublime slumber, shower, and then put on stupid, uncomfortable clothing and shoes, spill coffee on ourselves as we run out the door, and then sit in where the hell is my helicopter traffic that makes you want to punch someone. Oh, and then of course your stomach is growling thanks to the fact that you forgot to eat breakfast this morning because you were in just such a rush. Or maybe you're that type of person that pops out of bed with a huge smile on their face, put their gym clothes on, and they get ready to go out for a 10-mile run or their hour-long weight training session. And as they drive to the gym or head on outside, they pound an energy drink and call it good. Well, hi, I'm GiGi of GiGi Eats Celebrities, and I'm here today to show you 2 awesome pre-workout or maybe even post-workout breakfast ideas that are quick, simple, balanced with protein, fat, and carbohydrates, and really, really tasty. These 2 recipes have no added sugar, no dairy, no wheat, no gluten, no soy, no nuts, nothing. So what exactly are they comprised of then? Kind of weird, right? Well, I'm going to be utilizing these bad boys right here. Do you guys know what these are? They're sweet potatoes. And funny little fact about me, I've never actually made sweet potatoes before in my life. So I roasted these in the oven at 420 degrees for about an hour after I pierced them with a fork. They came out pretty good and they smell awesome. I'm going to be utilizing these in my recipes. One of them is going to be sweet and one of them is going to be savory. So I'm ready for breakfast. How about you? The 2 recipes I'm going to be making today, as I said, one is savory and one is sweet. Well, I'm going to be making savory and sweet varieties of pancakes. I know, you guys all see sweet potato pancakes everywhere. I get it, but I promise you, mine are gonna be a little bit different, yet just as healthy. So let's start with the savory pancake. Now, I have my food processor here because it does a really, really, really good job of processing food. Ha ha ha! You know? Now, sweet potatoes are very high in beta carotene, they're high in fiber, and they're just plain awesome. A lot of people don't actually eat the skin, which is really disappointing because the skin has a lot of health benefits. So, you know what? I'm going to include it in my recipes. That is why I'm using a food processor as well, because it does a great job of mincing up the skin. I'm gonna use a half a sweet potato. In that goes. Now, the next ingredient I'm going to add to this food processor is gonna sound a little weird to all of you, but I promise you, it's gonna be good. Ground bison. This is grass-fed, grass-finished bison from the Honest Bison Company, and I'm gonna use about 1/4 pound of this delicious, lean, high-quality meat going into the mix here. Next, I'm going to add 1 bunch of spinach. And then this right here is actually a whole bunch of herbs and spices that are mixed together. It's called Greek seasoning. And there's cinnamon, oregano, coriander, cumin, rosemary, and sea salt. 1/2 tablespoon of this Greek seasoning into there. I understand that it might need a little bit of liquid or something, a binding agent, but I'm gonna mix it right now and I'm gonna see what's up. Oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever! You know what? I don't think I need any binding agent. I really think this all came together really well. Look, it mixed up so nicely. This is gonna make the best pancakes ever. Just saying. Smells good. Well, there's the savory one. We're gonna leave it in there because I want to cook the sweet and savory pancakes at the same time. So while I don't have 2 food processors, I also have my trusty blender. So I'm going to use this to make the sweet recipe. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did to the savory recipe to the sweet recipe. I'm just going to cut up the sweet potato and put it in the blender like so. This will actually be a test to see what works better, the blender or the food processor. I'm going to also add 1 egg to the mix because it needs a little bit of protein. Now I'm gonna add 1 to 2 teaspoons of tapioca flour. There's 1, there is 2, and then here I have Primal Essence Cinnamon Sweet Coconut Oil, and I'm gonna add a teaspoon of that into this mix because I know it's gonna be awesome. You guys have heard me before say this, but Primal Essence is just a whole other level of coconut oil. There's no words to describe it. I mean, if you guys watched my last video, even my fiance liked it, and that's saying something, because he does not like anything. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. A little bit goes a long way, so I might not even need to use 1 teaspoon. I could actually probably use 1/2 teaspoon. Now I'm gonna add some vanilla cream stevia drops. I think I'm gonna add 5 of them. Again, this might need some liquid, but I'm gonna whirl it up first and see how much it needs when it's all mixed up. I don't even know if it needs anything. What is this sorcery? This is awesome. amazing. You ready to see this? I think the egg was good enough. Ta-da! I guess now what I have to do is bring these on over to the oven and I will get them pan fried. Pour the batter for each variety of pancake into non-stick skillets over medium-high heat. Let the cakes cook for about 5 to 7 minutes per side. Plate and serve. Well, 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 what do I have here? 2 awesome breakfast recipes, 1 savory and 1 sweet, that literally took me about 10 minutes to make, maybe 12 minutes if you really want to cook your pancakes a little bit longer. But they're so quick, so easy, and hello healthy. If you don't feel like eating that much before your workout, eat 1 of these pancakes. I made 3, as you see. Or, you know, they're really great to take on the go with you. Just put them in a Ziploc bag, and when you're dying in traffic, you can whip them out and eat it right there. I mean, I'm the type of girl who has forks and knives, salt and pepper, and napkins in her car. And you know what? I have to see if these taste good, because if they do, these are going to be a staple when I'm on the go. So let's start with the savory version. Now, I put a little bit of ketchup on top, sugar-free ketchup, thank you, because, well, I love ketchup, but you don't have to. Wow, that is pungent. Those herbs and spices I used, wow. Greek seasoning is most definitely available in your grocery store, I promise. And these are also really nice and moist. I know, everyone hates that word, but it's true. And it's really thanks to the sweet potato. Oh man, these are really good. Before I wolf this entire thing down, because you know I will, I'm gonna try the sweet variety. Now on top, I put a little sugar-free maple syrup. This is really embarrassing, but I don't know if you remember this video I did a long time ago with Armin from the Big Man's World, where we taste tested a whole bunch of Walden Farms products. Well, I actually really like their pancake syrup, and why not put it on pancakes? Hey, hey! I'm gonna get right in there. Wow! It's like slicing a cake. You see this? Do you see that? It smells so good. Oh, stop. For someone who's never cooked with sweet potatoes before, this girl right here did an amazing job. Not to butter myself up and give me pats on the back, but it's true. These are really, really good. They'll almost make the person who absolutely hates mornings pop out of bed and get into the kitchen to make something really healthy and delicious. As for the person who already pops out of bed, well, you might be waking up maybe an hour or 2 earlier now because this is just so good. Okay, with that being said, I have to go clean up my kitchen because I used a lot of different contraptions. You know, food processors and blenders are not exactly the easiest things to clean, so I gotta go do that. But first, I'm going to fuel myself up with the rest of this. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment below telling me what your go-to breakfast is, and if you've ever made sweet potato pancakes of some sort. Also, I want to know, are you the morning person or are you the night owl? Can you guess what I am? Scrumptious, yeah. Get off! I can't get off! Oh my god, I'm gonna like pop this off and it's gonna explode. Ah!